hold onto your seats, because the celebrity traitors just dropped the most wild, nerve-shredding finale we could have ever imagined. From a blizzard of horror in the beginning to explosive twists, right up until the last second, Episode 9 is everything fans dreamed of. And more. You're about to relive secrets, reveals, and betrayals that even the most eagle-eyed viewer didn't see coming. So let's plunge into this epic recap of the final mission, the nail-biting votes, and the ultimate reveal that left everyone, yes, everyone, absolutely stunned. The episode kicks off with 5 celebrities bracing for their final day in the Scottish castle, their nerves jangling after a night without murder. This small break felt almost eerie. No new murders meant everyone would show up at breakfast, and the tension simmered over the tea and toast. We've got Nick, Kat, Alan, David, and Joe Marler. A mix of personalities. Nick is proud to have survived so long. Kat is reflecting on the lie she's kept up. Alan's battling his nerves. Joe's still surprised to be around. And David's marveling at his own resilience after being a regular suspect all season. Right away, alliances are up in the air. Nick's gut says Kat is still a traitor. Kat and Alan tighten their bond with a mutual traitors for life pact. But they also know the faithful are sharpening their knives. The atmosphere is bittersweet. Everyone feels vulnerable but also strangely connected after weeks in the castle. Enough waffles, though. Claudia arrives, bubbly as ever, and the group rushes for breakfast before dropping into full game mode. She announces the final, massive Mission Z win a 20th Zorand by working together on a high-pressure escape room-style train challenge. The energy explodes as the contestants step aboard, only to learn that if they don't retrieve the gold from locked crates in 20 minutes, the whole train will explode. Don't worry, just for drama. The mission turns into chaos. The first carriage baffles them, with clues hidden among paintings of previously murdered players. RIP signs, torn canvases, and combination locks force them to decode the password. Eventually, DEATH crusts open the lock, time already dripping away. They race through carriages, counting banishment votes, unlocking chains around coffins, and frantically digging through barrels of coal for hidden keys. Joe Marler muscles through the chains, while Nick nearly dives headfirst into the coal barrel. Every minute counts, and the tension explodes, literally, as the train screeches to the station seconds before the crates are set to blow. The group snags all 4 keys, unlock the gold, and add the full 20 Zorand to the pot, bringing the total to a staggering 87,500. It's a group success, and for a moment the game feels almost wholesome. But, of course, friendships only go so far in the Traitors. After catching their breath, the final 5 prepare for the round table, the last banishment before the endgame. Every possible permutation is discussed. Nick plots with David about ganging up on Kat. Alan and Kat reaffirm their loyalty, and Joe sits at the pivot point, holding the potential swing vote. The paranoia hits an all-time high, with everyone convinced there are still 2 traitors lurking. At the round table, the gloves finally come off. Nick and David cast suspicion on Kat, while Alan and Kat push to get David out. Joe is the decider, and in one of the season's biggest swing moments, he flips his vote from David to Kat, sealing her fate. Kat is banished. She walks out proud, confessing to the audience, but not the players, that she was a traitor. No one else knows for sure. And so, the real tension ratchets up. Is Alan alone as a traitor, or have the faithful missed something massive? With Kat gone, the final four, Alan, Nick, David, and Joe, are left to stew in suspicion. Joe now faces heat for his pivotal change of vote, and suddenly everyone wonders if he might be the last traitor. Alan feels exposed and worried, no longer shielded by Kat. The mood turns from celebratory to anxious, with everyone second, guessing everything, even their closest alliances. Now, it's time for the endgame. Claudia presents the ultimate choice. Do the players believe every remaining contestant is faithful and end the game, splitting the money between their charities? Or do they banish again, risking another faithful being eliminated and possibly letting a traitor slip through and steal the entire pot? One by one, every single player chooses to banish again. All eyes turn to Joe and Alan, who suddenly go from teammates to targets. Voting is brutally tense. Alan points the finger at Joe, believing the vote flip was too suspicious. David and Nick agree, swayed by Joe's last-minute shift and persuasion. 3 votes land on Joe, and he's banished, still protesting his innocence. He's gutted, heartbroken, but the game must go on. Only 3 players remain: Alan, Nick, and David. They face their very last choice. Do they end the game and split the pot, or banish once more? This time, all 3 decide to end the game. Claudia steps forward to orchestrate the final reveal. The tension hits a fever pitch as the true identities finally come out. David reveals he's always been a faithful. Nick is also a faithful. Alan stands up and stuns the room. I am and always have been a traitor. There's shouting, gasping, cheers, and a flood of relief from Alan, who's carried the burden and done some amazing lying all the way to the end. For one last time, Alan shows that sometimes you don't need a cold heart. You just need a poker face and nerves of steel. In the fallout, the faithfuls are shocked. Joe learns he was wrongly banished, and everyone realizes just how close they came to victory. Kat is revealed as the other traitor, and the group gives Alan his rightful applause. For Alan, it's an emotional moment. His 87,500 prize money will go to neuroblastoma, a children's cancer charity. After all that treachery, at least the win changes lives for the better. If this wasn't peak reality TV, what is? Traitors, betrayals, surprise twists, and, underneath it all, genuine camaraderie, and some major heartbreak when alliances shattered and unexpected decisions reshaped the final. The round table was the crucible in which strategies cracked and suspicions bloomed. Alan's win felt hard, earned. He survived every banishment, kept his identity secret, and, when it mattered most, played friends and foes like a champion. So that's it. Alan Carr, the most unlikely traitor, walks out victorious, leaving shocked faithfuls and a stunned audience behind. The game's over, and the castle empties, except for the echoes of its wildest night. Let me know, were you rooting for Alan, or did you want a faithful victory? Did Joe make the right moves, or did suspicion get the better of everyone? Drop your reactions and conspiracy theories in the comments below. And if you loved this full recap and ending breakdown, smash that like button, share with fellow Traitors fans, and subscribe for more in-depth gaming rundowns. See you next time. Parting is such sweet sorrow.